Hey everyone, my life has been extremely busy lately and I apologize for not posting any videos last month, but I'm back now and I have a really good video for you all. In this video, I will be showing you the 5 flip mechanics that I will be training for the month of April. Please stick around until the end of the video to see my current new season rankings and also bonus tip that I have for this video. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe and also comment below if this video helped you improve your rank or even your training practices. Thank you. The 5 flicks that I'll be going over in this video and training this month are diagonal flicks, side flicks, back flip flicks, 45-degree flicks, and 90-degree flicks. I'd recommend watching my dribble tutorial guide video before this one in order to have a good grasp on how to control the ball on top of your car. I believe that the diagonal flick is a lot more effective than the front flip flick, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. Step 1 is to practice your jump. I like to tap it, but a lot of people like to hold it as well, so it's up to you. Step 2 is to hold air roll and practice leaning where your ball is going to be flicked. I personally like to do this because it just creates a carriage for your ball and gives you more control. Step 3 is to practice your diagonal flips. This is pretty straightforward, and this is the final motion that you will have before you do it with the ball. Now that you have the basics down, do everything that you practice with the ball. And once you do that, you have a diagonal flick. I trained this mechanic by picking a side of the field, dribbling down, and then doing a diagonal flick into the goal. I would recommend that you alternate sides of the field so that no matter what position you may end up in, you'll be able to perform this mechanic. The next flick that I'll be going over with you all is the side flick. This is a great flick for scoring and also creating space. The best thing about the side flick is that it follows the same setup as the diagonal flip. The only difference is instead of doing a diagonal flip, you'll be doing a side flip. So the best thing to do is once you get comfortable doing the side flips without the ball, grab the ball, and then instead of having to score, you can just do it whenever you're comfortable. And that's the side flick. You can train the side flicks by doing the same training as I showed you in diagonal flicks. And you can also do it by just driving around and doing as many side flips as you can until you feel extremely comfortable with it. Backflip flicks are really great for opening up shots for yourself and even setting up shots for your teammates. So without further ado, let me show you how to do it. The setup for the third flick of the backflip flick is the same as the first two. So you're going to be jumping comfortably. Then once you're jumping, you're going to be leaning back, since that's the direction that you'll be going in. And then once you're comfortable leaning back, you're just going to do a couple of backflips just to get the motion down. Once you get down to basics, just try it with the ball. The key thing that you want to think about when you're doing this is to make sure that your car is a little bit ahead of the ball, or the ball is sitting further back on your car, and you have your backflip flick. I train this mechanic by doing a hot potato drill. So every time that the ball lands on my car, I just do another backflip flick, and I just keep doing it as long as I can without letting the ball touch the ground. Before the last two mechanics, I just wanted to remind you guys to please like and subscribe and leave any comments below for what you want to see in the future. The 45-degree flick is great, but it's a little difficult to pull off at first. Step 1 is to jump. Get comfortable with that. Step 2, you're going to do a 45-degree turn, either left or right. And then once you get that, step 3, you're going to do a 45-degree turn, and then you're going to do a diagonal backflip the opposite way that you turned. And this is kind of how it looks. And then step 4, once you do the diagonal flip to the back side, you're going to turn your analog stick up immediately in order to regain control of your car. I know that these are a lot of steps, but this is how it should look when you have the ball. And trust me, it gets easier with practice. As far as training this mechanic, I will honestly just suggest to go into free play and do as many reps as you can. You don't have to try and score or anything like that, but just keep on doing it until it feels comfortable and natural to you. This is as close as I have gotten to pulling off a 90-degree flick in game. Step 1, like I always say, jump. Step 2, you're gonna jump and then turn your car 90 degrees left or right. Step 3, you're gonna add a backflip in once you do your 90-degree turn. Step 4, you're gonna do the 90-degree turn into a backflip and then add a half flip, or like I said, turn your analog stick up forward to recover. Once you get that, you add them all together and it should look something like this, but like I said, I'm still working on it. I plan on training the 90-degree flick the same way that I train the 45-degree flick, and that is through repetition. And I also think that going into 1v1 matches will allow you to build up muscle memory as well. My bonus tip for you all is to chain multiple flicks together. This may be hard at first, but the more you practice it, the better you will get, and it'll open up more opportunities to score. Last but not least, as promised in the beginning of the video, these are my new season rankings. I really enjoyed making this video for you all, and I hope that you guys were able to find some type of value in it. If so, just let me know down in the comments below. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you.